welcome back guys to Central Perk Cafe Part 2. In this episode we're going to be furnishing this entire place and finishing up everything that we started building in Part 1. If you guys didn't check that out already, the link will be in the description for that last video, so please definitely go check that out. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this quick build tutorial. Well, quick, pretty long actually, but hopefully we'll get through this quite quickly. Let's go straight to the kitchen in this little back bit here, grab our black concrete and grab our white concrete. And you never actually see this in the show, but I'm going to assume, like any other kitchen, it's just kind of a pattern, like so. I don't know why my blocks are kind of flashing like that, but never mind. And we'll just do one for that door there. So, like so, all the way around. It's a bit awkward this middle bit because of that stage area, but hopefully we can get around that in a second. Let's go straight to the toilets and fill this all in with white concrete. Let's just build through there. We'll actually leave this little section here kind of cut out because it's going to be wood, which we're actually going to grab now. And I'm pretty sure it's just a sort of let's go for a darker wood. Let's go for spruce. It's kind of a weird thing. You never really see the floor in the show, obviously because it's about the people, but I can assume that is kind of a wood, or I'm going to say like a stone, but for this one I'm going to do wood because it looks nice with the walls and stuff like that. So yeah, right, let's fill this in wood now all the way. I'm going to grab my swiftness. We might end up coming back to this bit in a second, but for now we'll just put this in. Okay guys, so once you have filled in this entire section with spruce planks, you can come back to the stage area, and we're going to stick an oak wood slab all the way along this entire sort of wall here. And then here we're just going to end it as soon as it gets to the end of the stage, because you can kind of step up like that. And it just kind of gives it a bit of a sort of smooth effect into the floor without putting stairs there, because I think stairs look a bit more bulky. And it adds a little bit of texture to the whole building. So that looks pretty sweet. I'm happy with that. Let's just get rid of all our inventory stuff at the moment. We don't need the swiftness back because we are going to be focusing on the furniture now. So now we've got a floor in place, I'm just going to switch my camera view. There we go. Okay, let's go for the kitchen first. Now the kitchen, like I said, you never actually see in the show, but we can assume it's just like any other kitchen with sort of 2 blocks there. I have a layout in my hand right now of Central Perk, so I'm just kind of looking at it and seeing where I'd say stuff goes, and how we can put it in our Minecraft build a bit. Let's grab a water bucket, let's grab a cauldron. These make great sinks, by the way guys. Good tip for anyone that's doing a house. Normally people would put like a tripwire hook here so it looks like a tap, but unfortunately because the windows are there we can't really do that. Although we can move this up. I am going to move that up a block just so we can add a little bit more detail in the kitchen. Let's just grab our tripwire hook just here and plonk that in there. Hey, that was good. You can also add a sign behind it, like an item frame with blue wall and red wall to make it like a hot and cold taps. If you wanted to, it's up to you. For now, I'm just going to leave mine like that. I'm going to grab a quick trapdoor. I need an iron one if possible. Oh, there they are. Just to add for our oven here, and we're also going to grab a hopper to add sort of that look, you know, them things in a kitchen where they've kind of got that sort of extractor fan above them sort of thing. So I'm just going to add that in. I'm also going to grab my spruce planks. I'm going to put them in actually 1 block down for the kitchen, so 1 block down like that. Because this is quite a small room and we don't really need this upper space. There's no upstairs in Central Perk that we know of, so we can add the lighting out as we go as well, which is helpful doing it this way. I'm going to grab sea lanterns, not lanterns. Spruce trapdoor. I'm going to stick one in the middle there, all the way on like strip lighting. Stick our trapdoors on like that. You could stick them up the side if you want to. I might just do that, just to add a bit of more detail and effect to it, like that, and like that, and like that. There you go. So it still adds lighting, but you can't really see it, which is nice. Another couple things we can add, just a couple plant pots around the place. Maybe one over here as well. And lastly but not least, we can add like a chopping board. I'm going to use stone pressure plates because I think they look pretty good for the sides. You can also grab a ladder just to look like pots and pans being hung up on the walls there. And a birch trapdoor or two to add cupboards around the place like that as well. Okay, the fridge. So as you guys, if you did see my pizzeria tutorial, I built a fridge in that one, I'm pretty sure. No, it wasn't in the pizzeria, it was in the house. My apologies. So I'm just going to do a double fridge for this one. We're going to need trapdoor, iron door, I mean pressure plate, sorry, my bad. You can use whatever pressure plate you want to, but I'm going to use stone. So that the door's open like that. I'll grab a button. I'm going to stick this on top. So not really worried about what it looks like at the moment. I'm going to stick that down there, and 2 dispensers. Ah, I see them. Here we go. Right. Facing forwards, so that when you open the fridge, it shoots whatever thing you have in there of your choice. So I'm going to stick some milk in there because obviously this is a cafe and people like to have cups of tea, coffees, whatnot. And I'm going to stick some sugar. Where's just sugar? There it is. Eggs, because like, you know, cocoa, chocolate like cookies and stuff. So we're going to grab some cocoa beans too. And yeah, I think that'll do for now. And we just dump that in the fridge. And then once you open the fridge, you should chuck a cocoa bean at you or something else. Hey, that's good. Alright, the kitchen is completed, so you can just slap a door on there. I'm going to stick a spruce door on, just to... Yeah, that looks cool. Okay, nice one, guys. We're getting through this now. Alright, so let's go for the actual space. So, just going to flip my camera around again. See what we have left. So we have this area. This area you don't actually see in the show either, but this is actually like a bench seating area behind where the actual sort of main characters sit over here. And it is in this corner, which I actually didn't know existed until I found this picture. And apparently there is a sofa here, so I'm going to grab dark oak wood for the sofa design. I'm going to grab a spruce fence, sorry. Actually, let's go with dark oak to keep the same theme going. And a dark oak pressure plate for the little table in the corner over here. So this little table is right in the corner over there. Then there's the sofa, just about here, like that. There is something on that side as well, so we might just bring it along a bit. That looks weird. Right, let's make it 4 long. Yeah. And then there is like a square table thing. I'm gonna stick another one just there. We could actually stick this right back in the corner if we wanted to. That looks better. And then stick our table, which we might just do it upside down one. Like, oops. Not breaking into the kitchen, that's not a good idea. Let's just quickly heal that. Heal and seal. Make our table upside down like this. So it's in line with the sofa. And grab spruce, no, dark oak wood slab as a table. And then there's a couple like seats and benches around which you can just do sort of couple slabs like that, so it looks like little seats, little stools, and you can have a seat down, have your drink, whatnot. I think that looks pretty good actually. I'm happy a lot with that. Yeah, maybe let's just add, no, that looks better over here. Yeah, it's kind of just sticking out a little bit. Okay, and that is on a mat as well, so if we can get a table, like a carpet of some sort, a dark carpet if we can get, yeah, brown will do. Kind of fill in the gaps around the table, like so. Sorted. Okay, now for where the actual main characters sit, just here. So if we grab ourselves some more carpet of your choice, because this is actually a weird looking carpet underneath the Friends kind of table. It's a very weird pattern, so we could do like a light blue with, actually let's do cyan with green, lime, brown. It's a very sort of dark sort of pattern of sorts. It's very random, so for it we're just going to go for like a sort of weird design like this. Just add that in there, and then maybe do like another them there, that there, like that sort of thing. And then grab ourselves, we're going to use spruce for these tables and chairs, because we kind of want different variations and stuff, so different sort of tables, different chairs, that sort of thing. We're actually going to grab ourselves the little table in between here, so we need to kind of put it in if we can without destroying it. Hold on, I have an idea. If we get spruce, oop, we can't stick it over. Okay, we have to destroy them. We can stick it back, it's fine. Like so. You can actually have like a little table in between it if you want to, like a 2 people table like that. So one upside down like that. I don't know why my Alexa keeps going off. I'm sorry about that, guys. My Amazon Echo is pretty deaf, and it keeps hearing stuff that I'm not actually saying. So my bad. My apologies for that. Let's actually do like an orange on both sides. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It's quite a dark colour. There's another seat over here, an actual like lounge chair that you do see quite a bit in the show. And for this we're just going to get signs. Oops. Bookshelf we don't need at the moment. Dark oak sign like that on each side. Oh no, this is spruce, isn't it? My bad. I don't even know what I'm building out of now. There we go. Okay. And just click done on that on both sides. There you go. That looks pretty good. And there's a 2-person table kind of over here. Do you remember in the show where it's kind of a raised table? So we're just going to get some fence back if we can. Just down here. Spruce fence. Spruce trapdoor. Not trapdoor, pressure plate. Stick that there. And then grab ourselves the 2 slabs, which are here. There we go. 1, 2. There you go. So the main stars can kind of sit here all around this table, and hopefully you guys will be able to tell what that is. It looks pretty good actually. I'm happy with that. It's a bit random, but yeah, I think that'll do. Then we got our kitchen door, not being in the way of anything. There is actually a table, like a really long table here for some reason, but I think just sticking to a 4-way table and then leaving this open is actually pretty perfect. For the back of the counter, we're just going to put sort of spruce wood stair upside down all the way along there. Maybe one more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blocks long this is. Pretty crazy, but should make sense in the end. Grab ourselves, oh that's perfect, a fence, so it goes up, then across, like that, oh. And then across like that. It's kind of a weird sort of thing, but there's loads of like coffee machines and bits and pieces on, and there's also kind of goes out by 1 up here somewhere, so that there's a bit more worktop behind the counter. It looks a little bit like a, I don't know what you call that, like a sort of, I think it's kind of like what I'd imagine American sort of cafe to be like. Because in the UK we just kind of we do have Starbucks, but it's kind of a different design to the American ones. So I think this is kind of the way that it's going to be in Friends, kind of like a proper nice old-fashioned sort of cafe. Is that right? Yeah, and then stick like that one upside down there, and that one upside down this way around over here. Oh, not there. Just about. There we go. Let's just double check what we've done. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, because the counter is quite close on that side over there. Yeah, that's looking alright. Kind of looks a bit like a boat, so you can always change this if you want to, guys. And make it there if you want to, which I might actually do. quickly put that in. Come on. There we go. Didn't want to play. And then just do that there. And then you could always bring that round if you want to, which will look good as well. But you can do the original way if you want to as well. I'm sure it doesn't really matter as long as you guys are happy with your own builds. It shouldn't be too bad at all. I'm just gonna make that 4 as well. A floor 4 in total, and then 2 at the front. Okay. So a couple benches, a couple seats around here. So we're just gonna do a couple kind of high seats. So stools around like that, and there's one on the corner. And for this, we're gonna do a sign at the back. There you go. So it looks like there's stools at the bar kind of table area. And then back here we'll put a couple bits and pieces. We can have like an oven if we want to, for the kind of reheating stuff, not really cooking anything but kind of reheating stuff. Just do that sort of thing just there. And then have a couple chopping boards. We'll do more stone ones kind of at the back there, like a hob sort of thing. We'll put a plant on the desk there. At the end we'll stick one of my favourite plants. And then we're going to have like a sink on the other side as well for washing up all the mugs and stuff so they can be reused again later on. Just here. There you go. And then you could also stick some decoration cups out if you want to. If your friends join this world, they'll probably put a load of plants in it to prank you. But we all know they're actually cups, so don't worry, they are cups. And you could also stick a pressure plate down to look like a plate, or even a piece of carpet. I'm going to use a pressure plate. I'm going to use an oak one. Just look like a nice plate. There you go. Okay, that looks actually pretty good. I'm happy with that so far. It's looking well. There's a plant in this corner, so that's helpful. We can get a plant put back, a dead bush this time, because it's kind of a short plant, and put it in that corner. You could also do the same on this side if you want to. We don't actually see this side very often, so I'm going to assume that it's just a plant like the other side. And we can also stick a bookshelf in to add kind of a coffee shop look to it. And then to kind of seal it off from the other side, you can grab your signs. Use dark oak for that. There you go, and put some on the other side. And then go your trapdoor, stick it on top. There you go. It kind of looks like it's in a frame. Okay, that looks. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm looking at it thinking, yeah, okay, that could work quite well. Right, we'll do another mat now. So we're going to need to grab another piece of carpet of your choice. I'm going to do brown again because I think it looks quite well, goes quite well with this floor. We'll just stick it kind of along like that. There's one in this corner as well, so we can add kind of another one over here. This actually along. Let's do it about there. It's a big table, this one. We'll do a sort of dark oak for this one as well. But we'll do sort of 2 seats. That background noise, by the way, guys, if you haven't seen my other videos, that is my pet bird Retro. He's supposed to be sleeping right now, but he seems to be awake. We can stick a table in here if we want to. Somehow. Let's have a look at it again. Okay. We'll do it halfway. We'll have to do it a bit further out, so about there. And then do our path. Our carpet all the way along there. Yeah, that's not too bad. Looks not too shabby. There you go. There you go. Cool beans. And there's a couple tables around here. You normally see Joey flirting with some people around here, as usual. So we can just add a couple dark oak sort of tables made of fence and trapdoors. Kind of here, they're on stools. There's also one here. Like that, they might not be that close together, so you guys can always change it up if you want to. I'm going to do mine that close because I think it looks quite good. Might add another seat round here. And move this one maybe over there somewhere. Yeah, that's really nice. I like that a lot. It's come together nicely. Now then, for the bathrooms, as we're over here now, let's grab ourselves a cauldron again. Wherever the cauldron's gone, here we go. Cauldrons are so good, they have so many uses, and sinks are everywhere in Minecraft, so you kind of need to use them quite a bit. Tripwire hooks. Here, we're actually going to add the iron frame look in here because I think it will look better. We'll do blue and red, symbolise like hot and cold. Nice, and we'll do the same with the gents. Okay, and then obviously the toilets. I think there's only going to be one toilet in this one, and same with the gents because they are quite small, these toilets, but they still get the job done, I suppose. Let's go for. I know in the pizzeria we had to use banner for the toilet roll. I'm going to actually do the same in here because I think it will look better than what it has done before. So I'm just going to do like a design like this so far, and the same on the other side. Not there. Then we're going to grab a trapdoor, stick it there. That block up, button on the top there, and there you have a toilet. Pretty simple one. Not the best, but it does the job, I suppose. It is usable. I think you can press the button, yeah, and it opens up. So not too bad at all. And then we'll do the same on this one. Completely forgot to do this toilet. Here we go. Oop. Sorry guys, my there we go. My controller's been a bit dodgy. There we go. And button and banner. Don't forget the banner. Everyone needs something to wipe their butt with. Banner, 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 banner. There we go. Hey, that's nice. And then we can also have in here, because you can add stuff in front of the banners, you can have your sink in front with the tap on the side, if you know what I mean. So like this. Oh, you can't. Okay. But you can make it look like a shower if you wanted to, but that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I like that a lot. And then we'll just add doors, obviously, which will do birch doors for each of the bathrooms. And we'll just write on the top of the doors. Men's. This one's ladies. And that one is like a disabled person's toilet. So unfortunately we can't put a sign on that because we've got that one quite close to the door. But we'll just remember that this is, you know, for certain people to use that can't access the other toilets very well. So yeah, okay, I like this. I'm thinking this is quite good. We'll grab ourselves the spruce planks once again, and our sea lanterns so we can sort of light the place up in a sec. So we stick them one block down again because we don't need this extra space in these rooms, otherwise the roof is going to be flooping huge. And we'll just do it outside like so. Put them in there, and we'll get our trapdoors. That's look nice. And we'll do a kind of a three-way one here. Doesn't really matter how you put the trapdoors, guys, as long as they're in there, kind of covering up the thing for yourself. You don't actually have to have it covered up if you don't want to, but I think it will look better to blend in with all the wood around. So yeah, it's definitely worth doing. And then one for the disabled toilet as well. I'm glad that they included one of these. I'm actually disabled myself, so obviously sometimes struggle to get into like gents toilets and stuff like that. So it's great when they've incorporated one of these. I didn't actually know it was in the show because you never actually see the bathrooms, like I said, but that's pretty cool that's in there. Okay, let's build the stage area now. There's a big chair and table set up here with another carpet weirdly enough. There's a lot of carpets in this thing. This is actually in front of the windows, so we're going to do a big sort of carpet all the way along. We might have to change it up a little bit just because of certain tables and sofas and whatnot. So upside down table method again. You can use this for loads of things, guys. You can use it for houses, cafes, restaurants, McDonald's, anything. It looks really good anyway. That's a huge table, but we need that bigger space for people to sit down. We might just shrink it down a little bit on each side, just by one. There we go. Okay, and then a couple, I think there's a mini table up here with another sort of bench look to it, so I'm going to do the same as I did last time with how we make the little stool tables. There we go, and put a sign behind that one, just it looks like it's got back to it. Oh, maybe not, it looked too high. Okay, I'm happy with that so far. We might just do the same. Oh, there's a little table on this side as well, and a couple chairs around the thing, which you can just do the same sort of stool design like that. You can imagine that gets turned into a stage afterwards, where people can perform songs and do little shows and things like that. But for now, I think we're all done here. I think so. Let's just add the roof in now. So we need to grab our spruce again, and we'll grab our sea lanterns, not trapdoors. Oh, actually we will grab them somewhere. All the spruce, and fill this in. Grab myself some swiftness, and yeah, fill it in. Okay, so once you have finished this roof and filled it all in with spruce planks, you can come downstairs, go in your front door, go up to come down again, and you might need night vision for this, unless you want to do it so you can see where you're going to stick your lights. I'm actually going to do it without, so I can see where I'm going to put them. I'm going to stick the 2 there, 2 here, do like a 2 block formation with a 1 block gap between each one, like this for now, and then we'll sort the rest of the room out afterwards. You could leave a 2-way gap in between, which could also work, but I'm just going to do it like this for now because I think it will look okay. Oop. And add that in there, and just a 1 block 1 there, another 2 here. Don't worry, you're probably looking at this at the moment thinking, oh my gosh, it looks too much like a, I don't know, sometimes it's a spotlight party place, but no, it'll be covered up, don't worry. We'll sort it out. Alright, that looks alright. Just light the stage area up, so we'll just do a couple where the windows are. 1 block away. It's quite a long one, so we can just do that. Yeah, 3 as well, it'll be fine. 2, and then nice strip light all the way down the middle up to the end, but not touching the end. Okay, now we're just going to put trapdoors in between the gaps and then come back and put them on top of the things. Oops. Careful not to open any too much if you can, guys, because it'll just be a nightmare for you to come back afterwards and close every single one. I'm glad there's no limit to trapdoors, gotta say. That would suck for some of my builds. They're very helpful for doing stuff with, and they always look good. As soon as they added the new trapdoors with all the different woods, I was like, damn, I'm using them in my builds. They're just too nice. Oops, right the way along to there, and then fill these in. Oh, looks like we've already done most of these now. Yes, we have. Okay, this entire row. Let's just check it out. Yeah, okay, that's done. Right. You can only do it up to here on this one, guys, but don't worry, it will still look pretty good. Oh, this is the bar rows in it, so we have to come down. Let me know in the comments, guys, what else you want to see from movies and TV shows, because I had really good fun building this for you guys and doing a tutorial on it. I really hope it's helped you to, like, you know, build it in your own world and put it in your own city and stuff. So if you do actually build it for your world, let me know in the comments. And if you do have a YouTube channel that you're going to put it on, let me know and I'll check it out. But yeah, if I can, I might try and build like something like Hagrid's hut next. I know it's a bit of a weird step from doing a Friends build, but I feel like using all the wood that we've used, it kind of looks like Hagrid's hut sort of design, so it's kind of giving me a good idea for that, I think. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think, and if you want to build, let me know what you want me to build. It can be anything, just a normal city thing. And if you haven't checked out my other tutorials, guys, please go and check them out. They are pretty cool. They were hard to make, to put together for you guys, so if you go show your support on them, I'd really appreciate it. We're almost done now, and we can go have a look at the roof and sort that out, and then we're done. Oops. Keep bouncing on the tables. There we go. There we go. Looks like we're all done. That looks really nice. I'm really impressed with this. Let's just add a couple paintings around because it looks a bit bland on the walls. I'm going to add a painting just here. Yeah, right, it'll do. One here. Nice, that looks good. Maybe not there. Maybe one over here. Yep, that'll do. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, okay. I'm liking this. There's a bit of life in here now. We might add one on this side, but hopefully it's not. Okay, it really likes the karate one. Let's just knock this through. Yeah, just have a one block one there. And put all this back quick. Okay, let's just check out the roof. I think it's going to look alright, but we'll just sort out this doorway with doing the same sort of doorway design here for the front. And then we'll do it. That kind of goes in, so we can pull it along, I guess, like this sort of thing. Seriously? You're gonna be awkward? There we go. And then bring this through, and then stick a couple of blocks of our green concrete back in there, just so we can put it back to the way it should be. Like this. And I think we're sorted. You can also add one there if you want to. And fill this up, just so it looks symmetrical. And you can leave the rest of the build, guys, as it is if you want to. You can take this off and put doorway blocks all the way around to kind of edge it if you want to. I'm going to leave mine like this because I don't actually mind it. It looks alright. Maybe make this section, put a couple blocks of, a couple more blocks of this. Change that one up to that, and then stick like a chimney here because this is where the kitchen is. So stick a flower pot chimney. Such a good idea. Whoever invented this in the first place, just very clever. There we go. I think we're all good. If you guys have enjoyed this tutorial, please like, subscribe, that'd be epic. If you want to see more on this Wheelassassin channel, please definitely subscribe, like, and if you want to dislike if you didn't like this video, please do that anyway. It's nice to see support and know where I can improve and stuff like that, so I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you all next time for another Wheelassassin video. Take care, guys. See you all next time.